Dragon Age Origins was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, language, partial nudity, and sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Dragon Age Origins. Last time we finally made it down here into the lair of werewolves, and we finally got to meet with their leader, the Lady of the Forest. And she told us that Zathrian was the one who created the werewolf curse to get revenge for his children, who were tormented at human hands centuries ago. But now all that's left is the remains of the curse, and the people who were responsible for the torment of his children are all long dead. And so the Lady of the Forest wants to talk and wants him to break the curse on these people so that he can break the curse on his own. Because surely, she thinks, his rage does not run so deep that he would hold innocents responsible for the suffering of that their ancestors caused, you know? Let's talk.
The passage just outside of this room is open to you now, and it will lead you to sunlight. Go, and return quickly. We are eager to see Zathrian face to face after all this time.
Go, and return with Zathrian. One way or another, we shall see an end to this curse today.
That's the passage to the upper level. Let's go this way. Right. I'm nervous, you guys.
Let's get started.
Zathrian seemed... I don't know. I know they were like, oh, he has to. He'll totally do this. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think it's fine. I think... I don't know. I don't know what I think. I'm worried, you guys. I'm really worried. Oh. We're in the upper levels of the ruins now. Zathrian?
Ah, and here you are already.
Zathrian? What are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow. There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I decided to come myself.
We need to talk, you and I.
Yes, yes, there will be plenty of time for that. Did you acquire the heart?
I'd rather talk about our deal.
So you wish to play games? I can sense you do not have it. Why are you leaving the ruin?
I've been sent to bring you back to the Lady of the Forest.
Oh, is that what the spirit calls herself now? And what does she want with me, if I might inquire?
What is it you think she wants?
To survive, I suspect. That is the common nature amongst all such creatures, the will to survive. You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
Yes, I thought as much.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
The curse first came from you.
They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
I assure you, the werewolves have regained their minds.
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
Do you still have so much hatred after all this time?
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are Dalish. You know how we must struggle to be safe, how we must fight for justice. I could not let their crimes go unanswered.
But those crimes were committed centuries ago. But it is your own people suffering now, as well as them.
I have sworn to protect my people, and I shall. I will not lift a finger to help the descendants of savages who deserved the curse they received.
So your answer is to let them suffer forever?
Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her?
I might have, but who is being punished now?
Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm?
I will, unless you attack first.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say. So here you are, spirit.
She is the Lady of the Forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages. Worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian.
Her eyes are up there,
Surely your
buddy.
retribution is
Thank
spent.
you.
My retribution is eternal, Spirit. As is my pain. This is justice, no more.
This is not
Are you
justice.
certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
He said he summoned you and bound you to a wolf.
And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood.
Ah.
Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is!
I can't believe you would betray our people for revenge.
It is not a betrayal. I did what was necessary. I did what was just, and it still is.
The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
You'll end that curse if I have to force you myself.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
I said something to my mirror.
No more. I cannot defeat you.
Finish it! Kill him now!
No! Don't kill him! Please, lady, stop him!
No, Swiftrunner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it.
You would really let your clan die? For this?
Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am? Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things, I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you'll do it? You'll end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
It's over. She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
So what are you going to do now?
We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
Leliana approves, +5. Guys, really? Oh, take.
Let's get started.
Yoink. Did anything respawn while we were gone? None? Okay.
This should be easy enough. As you wish.
If all else fails, go for the eyes! We have to go back to the Dalish camp now. We have to tell Anaya that Zathrian's dead. We have to... Oh. We're going the wrong way. I have no sense of direction, so I get lost very easily. We can come back here, so let's... Oh, I think I went the wrong place. fight? What? Deadfall.
Right. This should be easy enough. On it. On it. Right. On it. Right.
That scared the heck out of me.
This should be easy enough.
Let's make this quick!
Let's Oh, nobody dropped anything. Alright. So that's
On it.
bloody corpse. Only had mushrooms on him. Oh, fruit.
This should be easy enough.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Let's get started.
A little frantic? Ha! I can see why.
Well, that's... Alright, well, we can't go back. Only way to go is forward. And... No. Bloody corpse. Corpse.
On it.
Move and parry, strike and kill!
Down you go!
Have it for life, this part. You forced our hands. Use them well.
Seriously, you guys? Nothing. Fuck's sake. Another corpse. Mushrooms. Wow, look at that sky. Neat. Oh. There you are.
On it.
Iron ring. And more quartz. Well, let's, the iron ring is just a ring. Liliana. Here. And also maybe... Yeah.
As you wish. Let's get started.
I should have known that wasn't the end of it.
Stay still. Lovely.
This should be easy enough. This should be easy enough.
We fought all those spiderlings. And then... Right. Corpse. No fruit. Anything else? I think we got everything. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Sheesh. Got... Actually, King Caelan Theron assumed the throne 5 years ago upon the death of his father, marrying Lady Honora MacTeer, daughter of... Oh. Right. Yeah, let's just go. Grand Oak. Why do we need to talk to him? Oh, sorry.
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
Something I can help with?
No, nothing. Never mind. Pardon me. Return to the elves. Weird. Wonder why it's like, hey, it's Grand Oak's over here, guys. But yeah, let's offload some of this stuff. Being a game from 2009, it's, you know, really pretty. If it weren't for the whole, you know, being outside in nature with bugs and stuff, I could hang out here. I mean, there's also, you know, the monsters, but...
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
He was a hero in the end, Lanaya.
It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Thank you, Lanaya.
It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war. but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
Poacher? Hey.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but I have plenty that you may need.
Right, Yeah. Nope, keeping that. Keeping that. Wait, small flawed. Small chipped. Flawed is better. Keeping that. Keeping that. Don't need this. Keeping that. Keeping that. No. No. Large, flawed. Flawed? Flawless. Flawless is obviously better. We don't need a mud idol. Right. Requires 14 strength. Yes. But also yes. We already have those. All right. Gosh.
Have you ever seen an artifact made by the ancient craftsman? I saw a sword once and it was beautiful.
So that's all that then, I guess. Gosh, where do we go? Where do we go from here?
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
Yes, of course.
I am no merchant, but I have plenty that you may need.
Right. Gosh, we got what we needed. We've secured the help of the Dalish. Oh, we don't want to go to the Brazilian forest. Sorry. I'm so used to just, okay, let's go that way.
Let us pray to the creators, Lethaline. All-Father, may you forgive our part in this tragedy. Would our sons and daughters have died if not for our pride? Falandine, friend of the dead, may you guide our sons and daughters safely into the beyond. And most of all, he who hunts alone, the dread wolf. He will come for us in the end, but today he turned a blind eye, and for that we are thankful. For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore, the walkers of the lonely path, and never again shall we submit.
Right.
Songbook. In Utherna. Well, we'll be reading that later. I actually have a bit of time left. Am I going the wrong way again? No. Okay. Mithra.
I understand we will be joining you in battle as soon as the hunters have recovered. I look forward to it.
I do too, Mithra.
This should be easy enough.
Let's go to the party camp. I think we've deserved it, don't you? We've brokered peace between the elves and the werewolves.
The Blight. How will you end it?
We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
Wait, you doubt that I'm really a warden?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I'm new to the Wardens.
Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon, or the victims it claims in the meantime?
Sten disapproves.
You called.
I did. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Don't the Canari ever want to change their lot in life?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
But that makes the turtle stronger.
Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls over, it pins him on his back. It is better to armor yourself with no more than what you need. One life, one duty.
Don't you think happiness is important?
You can learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There is no need to search for it. Shall we move on?
Is there anything you like about Ferelden?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but
Sweet and crumbly.
Cookies?
Yes, we have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
You sound a bit homesick.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
Dogs don't smell that bad.
Skunks don't mind the smell of other skunks either. Shall we move on?
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
Oh, never mind. That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
Was there anything else? I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Nope, there was
Very
nothing
well.
else.
As you
Let's
wish.
go. Set approval +5. Okay. Ah! He's at 85 and warm. Right. Alistair,
Something on your mind?
I have some questions.
Of course.
If you were raised in the Chantry, have you never...
Never what? Had a good pair of shoes?
You know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do. Have I never seen a basilisk? Ate jellied ham? Have I never licked a lamppost in winter?
Now you're making fun of me.
Make fun of you, dear lady. Perish the thought. Well, tell me, have you ever licked a lamppost in winter?
I've licked my share of lampposts and then some.
That's a disturbing mental image you've conjured for me right there. I, myself, never had the pleasure. Not that I haven't thought about it, of course. But, you know.
You've never had the opportunity.
Well, living in the Chantry is not exactly a life for rambunctious boys. They taught me to be a gentleman, especially in the presence of beautiful women such as yourself. That's not so bad, is it?
Uh-oh. Fuck. I have done a terrible thing. Not really, no.
Good. You'd want a gentleman to court you, wouldn't you? If you were to be courted by someone, that is.
Not my type.
Ah. Well said. Enough. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's go.
Oh, fuck. Fuck! I know it.
Something on your mind?
I have some questions.
Of course.
So you said this Arleman raised you?
Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
I thought you were raised by the Chantry.
Oh, there you go, listening to me again. You'd think you'd have gotten past that already. I ended up in the Chantry, sure, but I didn't start there. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
What? But you blamed him then, I take it.
I was young and resentful and not very pious. Of course I blamed him. I remember screaming at him like a little child. Well, I was a child, so I doubt he was surprised. Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
What an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Okay, +3. Alistair. Oof, 67. Oh. Can I drag that? Other. No. Skyball. Fancy scroll. I'm gonna get you a gift. But oh! Liliana's at 100%, 100 approval. Morgan, hey, Morgan, here.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
And here.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Here you go. 84. That's not so bad. Farley. Yeah, go boy. And, Liliana. Let's... Oh, no. I'll sell that then. Major magic. Nice. Excuse me?
You witnessed the rarest of things, Warden. The Dalish stand ready to defend Ferelden.
Oh. Do you need anything?
We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
Alright.
At your word, Warden.
Your men will commit to my cause.
I would not insult them by asking. Word was given, and that is all that needs be said.
Alright, Allied supplied crates. Communal box for the resources you've collected for your troops. Turn in crafting materials for the Dalish. Give all elf fruits. Turn in. Give all deep mushroom. Turn in. Give all death roots. Turn in. Give all metal shards. That's pretty good. Leave.
You will have the best equipped army Ferelden has ever seen.
Thank you. Right. So we spoke to Alistair, and we spoke to Stan. I'm like flipping between being in Farria's voice and my own. Liliana.
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
My hair? Thank you.
It's very nice, and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. One year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Poor Lady Elise.
Yes, you can imagine what she looked like by the end of the evening. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
And I actually do like the way you ramble.
You see? This is what I mean. You're such a pleasure to talk to. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
And do you often enjoy the company of other women?
And what would you do if I said I do? Very much so, in fact.
I think I might giggle. Maybe look coy.
Huh? You must do that then. Perhaps later when I'm not prepared for it. Surprise me. Come then, let us get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important earth-shattering business to attend to.
Let's talk to Liliana more.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me. Safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
It's not silly to seek moments to lay down your burdens.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
You never have to feel afraid with me.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
We are more than friends. I thought that was obvious.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, how very awkward.
I I thought you were comfortable around me.
Well, yes, but don't question me. I am a woman, and I reserve the right to be inconsistent. Why am I being such a baby about this? I must be a sight spilling my guts.
Well.
Well, that settles it then.
Hey, Liliana. Love. So, yeah, by the way, heads up. Every Dragon Age game that I play is going to be super, super gay. Just the gayest fucking thing you ever see. So, okay, we've talked to Liliana, we've talked to Alistair, we've talked to Sten. The episode's running a little long, so I'm going to end it with talking to Harley. Oh, Zacko boy. And on that note, I'm going to end it here. We'll talk to Morrigan next time. And I will see you then. Bye-bye.